Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind God Updates and God 2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Wife has amazing surprise for husband after being told they'd never have kids. Written by Hallie Wells, read by Julie Provost. Few things are as joyous as learning that a baby is coming, but when one young wife surprised her husband with the news, it was extraordinarily special. For those experiencing infertility, the dream of becoming a parent is sometimes never realized. And the disappointment, emotional fatigue, and heartache of a dream that never materializes takes its toll. However, for Courtney and Sam Hartford, hope is restored. Courtney Hartford is one sweet mama-to-be, and she surprised her husband Sam with the best gift ever when she handed him a gift bag and a card upon his arrival home after work. The couple battled infertility for 3.5 years, taking fertility medications and enduring treatments with no success. So when Courtney learned she was pregnant, she wanted to give Sam the best possible surprise. Inside a bag, Courtney placed several positive pregnancy tests. It's likely that after years of failed efforts and with no medical intervention this time, Courtney wanted to confirm the good news with more than just one positive result. Courtney, usher at Short-Nay Hartford, shared on TikTok, after 3.5 years of infertility, being told we'd never be able to conceive a child on our own, it finally happened, against all our doctor's odds, all by ourselves. We can't believe it. This wife definitely surprised her husband. Sam was overwhelmed with emotion and nearly speechless for several minutes after learning the life-changing news. Crying tears of joy, Sam took his petite wife into his arms and wrapped his jacket around her. He is sure to be protective and a loving father. Commenters reacted to Courtney's video with tons of love for the couple. One wrote, "He is the greenest green flag of green flags." Another commented, "This baby definitely hit the parent lottery." Still, another stated, "I love watching the dad's reactions. I don't think people realize men go through the same heartache loss as women do with infertility. Heartwarming." Courtney and Sam now have nearly 120,000 fans following their pregnancy journey. Sharing a pregnancy update recently, Courtney announced that she is now 14 weeks into her pregnancy and doing well. Baby Hartford has a strong heartbeat and is growing right on schedule. Sam beamed and teared up during the update video, still overjoyed by a blessing of a baby. Courtney and Sam's first baby will join their family of 4 later this year. The couple has been parenting their 2 dogs, Duncan and Leah, already. What a wonderful family they are. In all this, you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief and all kinds of trials. 1 Peter 1:6. Mom refused to give up on daughter in a coma, and her love led to a miracle 5 years later. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. Peggy Means' unwavering love for her daughter, Jennifer Felwyn, shattered the boundaries of impossibility and breathed life into the darkest moments. Peggy refused to give up on her daughter, who was in a coma, and her love led to a miracle 5 years later. In the realm of medical miracles, stories of hope against overwhelming odds often stand as testaments to the resilience of the human spirit in God's hands. Yet few narratives rival the astonishing tale of Jennifer Felwyn, whose emergence from a coma after 5 years defied medical expectations and left her loved ones awestruck. In September 2017, Jennifer's life took a tragic turn when a car accident left her in a medically induced coma. She had called her mother and told her she was feeling lightheaded after she dropped her 3 sons off at school before she lost consciousness and drove into a pole. This tragic moment turned into a 5-year journey. For 5 long years, her devoted mother, Peggy Means, kept vigil by her bedside, unwavering in her faith and love. Despite doctors' grim prognosis and the passage of time, Peggy clung to hope, believing in the power of prayer and the promise of miracles. The odds were stacked against Jennifer, with just 2 to 3% of patients recovering from a coma. "I'd say it's very easy to be negative, but we have no room for negativity," Peggy recalled, reflecting on the relentless doubts she faced during Jennifer's coma. She battled not only to have faith in her daughter, but also in the medical staff to believe in miracles too. Staff consistently told her to let Jennifer go, but her unwavering resolve to trust God's plan sustained her through the darkest days. Then, in a breathtaking turn of events, Jennifer stirred from her deep slumber. It began with a laugh, a moment of unexpected joy that shattered the silence of her unconscious state. Peggy, overwhelmed with disbelief and gratitude, captured the miraculous moment on her phone, tangible testament to the divine intervention that defied all logic. As Jennifer's moments of awareness grew longer, Peggy's faith only deepened. She sought therapies and treatments, advocating tirelessly for her daughter's recovery. And with each small victory, a whispered word, shared memory, Peggy witnessed the hand of God at work, breathing new life into Jennifer's once dormant body and spirit. In a world where skepticism often eclipses belief, Jennifer's miraculous awakening stands as a beacon of hope, a reminder that God is the God of miracles, capable of turning despair into triumph and impossibility into possibility. As Jennifer continues her recovery journey, Peggy remains steadfast in her conviction that love, faith, and the power of prayer can conquer even the most insurmountable obstacles. We thank our Heavenly Father for the gift of mothers, vessels of fierce love and unwavering hope. We find refuge and strength in their tender embrace, for their love knows no bounds, reaching depths beyond comprehension. Mothers embody the essence of hope, believing in miracles when all seems lost and illuminating the darkest paths with the light of faith. We are eternally grateful for mothers like Peggy and Jennifer for the nurturing spirit, steadfast devotion, and unwavering belief in the power of miracles. Through them, we witness the profound beauty of God's grace and love revealed in human form. For nothing will be impossible with God. Luke 1:37.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.